Hi, this is eBike Advice, and this is the walk-around review for the Premio E-Series Elite 2008. We're always interested in reviewing cost-effective brands and models of electric bicycles and e-bikes. What we mean by cost-effective is a recently released model that retails for under $2,000. This 2008 Premio E-Series Elite sells for $1,799, offering zip pay flexible payment options. And as the saying goes, you get what you pay for. Premio Bike started in 2017 in Sydney, Australia after one of the founders bought an electric bike and found himself using it a bit more than his car. He got together with a friend to design and develop an e-bike that not only performed well but also looked cool from an urban inner city commuter's perspective. They position this model as an urban commuter or inner city runaround, so in this appraisal we will be reviewing this e-bike from a commuter's perspective, asking what a commuter expects from an electric bicycle to get them to work and back every day. Quote, "We're here to replace a currently slow-paced and overpriced industry with a beautifully designed, clean and efficient mode of transport." Unquote. Now, we here at eBike Advice agree with the comment that of an overpriced industry, and it's our mission to find and review the most effective and efficient electric bicycles for consumers from a user's perspective. Their website says the Premio E-Series Elite mixes modern European styling with urban practicality. Commuting becomes effortless thanks to a lightweight alloy frame with built-in lithium-ion battery powering a rear hub electric motor. Unquote. At the moment, this local brand and model is only available online. You order it and it arrives in a box like IKEA furniture and comes in pieces and with a quick start guide. There will be a how to put together video on YouTube, and also they have an assembly service that's kind of via a mobile repair company to construct it for you if you want. Okay, let's see how it stacks up in comparison to all the other brands and models currently available in the Australian market. Starting with the drive system, and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, it's a Xuangyi rear hub 24 volt brushless 250 watt motor providing 5 levels of assistance, boosting you to a max of 25 kilometers an hour, which is the legal limit in Australia. If you want to go faster, then give yourself a workout. The battery is a Samsung 24 volt 10.4 lithium ion. It's incorporated into the down tube of the frame. From a distance you wouldn't be able to pick that it's an e-bike because it's disguised or camouflaged within the geometry of the frame. The roaming range of the battery is 50 k's plus, depending on the weight of the rider, hills and valleys, headwinds and how many laptops you can carry in your backpack. Gears, shifters Shimano 8-speed, rear derailleur Shimano Altus, 11 to 32T cassette combining with 5 levels of assistance as mentioned before. Good for hills and valleys in your capital city. Tektro mechanical disc brakes front and back, 180mm rotors. We are big advocates of disc brakes both front and rear. Good to see, and they responded very well to our test ride. Front fork is rigid aluminium, no suspension. We would have liked to have seen a suspension fork here, but we speculate they didn't put a suspension fork in here to save costs. Saddle and seat posts. The saddle was surprisingly quite comfortable. Most thin looking seats tend to be unpleasant, but this one was good with a center relief concave. The seat post had with no suspension at all, but at least it has a quick release to adjust the seat height. That's a redeeming factor there. Carrier, there is no carrier, so no rack at the back to attach a pannier or saddlebag to carry a few items. A back carrier rack is considered as an add-on or an extra with this brand. Mudguards, there are no fenders. You can have them fitted, but that will cost extra. We would have liked to have seen also a chain guard as well. We've got memories of jean cuffs getting caught in the crank of a chain, and it's always in the back of your mind when you see a chain without a guard. Something that the makers should think about for future releases. Lock, there's no inbuilt lock supplied with the e-bike. If you're zipping about your urban neighbourhood, you may want to pull up outside of a corner shop or a newsagent's for a moment. To have an inbuilt C-lock as part of the e-bike should not be seen as a luxury, but as a necessary essential. The frame is 700C aluminium, light and easy to carry. The whole bike is only weighs 14 kilos. Now, the more cynical of us would say that it only weighs 14 kilos because it lacks the basic essentials. Crank pedal versus kickstand. You don't need to worry too much about the crank pedal clashing with the kickstand because there is no kickstand. If you are whizzing around your inner city locality, you may want to park outside a cafe for a brief time. To have a kickstand as part of the e-bike should not be seen as an extravagance, but as a prerequisite. The handlebars, raised handlebars and comfortable grips which takes us on to the display panel. The LCD shows the battery capacity, trip time, riding speed, total distance and levels of assistance, of course. A good size and situated in the middle of the cockpit and easy to use. The up-down button switch seems a bit slight though. Lights. This model comes with no lights. We believe that all e-bikes should come with inclusive front and back lights, not only from a daytime safety perspective, but also from a winter darker evening commute from work to home point of view. Cables, tidy and aesthetically pleasing, easy to do, and it's amazing how many brands don't bother to tidy up the cables, which if not organised like this can catch all sorts of snags. Now there's a 2-year warranty on all parts, that's basic and standard. As they are an online store, there is the question, where do I take it when it's still under warranty and it needs servicing? The brand owners claim that they are developing relationships with various bicycle repair shops that are in your area, but you need to contact the brand owners first so they can tell you which ones to go to. So let's summarise some of the good points. It's under $2,000, that being $1,799, offering zip pay flexible payment options. It's lightweight, the whole bike only weighs 14 kilos. The battery is thin and built into the front down tube with a 50-kilometre roaming range, 250 watt back hub motor with 5 levels of assistance, 8 gears for hill climbs, disc brakes front and back, comfortable saddle and quick release seat post, ergonomic handlebars with well suited situated display panel, and a 2-year warranty on everything. At the cost of looking minimalistic and hip, the designers have forsaken a few bare essentials. The Premier E Series Elite looks cool, sleek and more New York than European. If that's the sort of thing that interests you. Our test ride showed that the e-bike is good to ride and has competent hill climbing abilities, which I think is relative to the 24-volt motor and battery combination. The whole e-bike feels quite solid and is well put together, and there's a feeling of decent quality. At $1,800 as is, you get what you pay for. That's the Premio E-Series Elite 2018. At the moment, this local brand is only available on www.premiobikes.com. The link is in the description below. You order it and it arrives in a box with a quick start how-to guide. As we speak, they are shooting a how-to assemble video which will be available on the website, and also have an assembly service in which a mobile repair company can construct it for you. If you want, that's your choice. Always test ride an e-bike before you consider buying it. Ask them if you can test ride it for a day or a weekend to really get familiar with its strengths, weaknesses, advantages and benefits. If you found this review useful, share it with a friend, hit the subscribe button, and then you'll know when we upload another video. Thanks for your support.